All right, before we get started, please check out the link below. I made a scale sheet that has all the fingerings and bowings for the variations we're about to do. So if you want, you can download that and put it on an iPad, print it out, whatever you want, but that'll help you follow along what we're about to do. All right, let's get started. So last week we talked about using the metronome, how to use it well, and I also recommended trying, kind of short bursts with the metronome to get used to it. So what I thought I would do, today we're going to do kind of a 5-minute scale routine. This is also for you if you're interested in starting kind of a scale routine, but you haven't ever done it and you're not really sure how to get started. There's so many things, so many ways you could play scales. So we're going to combine the two, and here we go. I'm going to put the metronome on 60. Okay, you can play along with me. And what we'll do is we're going to focus on a beautiful sound, really timed up changes with the metronome, and we're going to do a C major scale 2 octaves. Okay, so across all the strings, but not shifting into new positions. And let's have some fun. So here we go. 5 minutes on the clock, and we'll start off. There's our metronome at 60, and we're going to do the bow for 2 clicks. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and we're going to do C major, 1 note per bow. All right, here we go. Ready, and... Hope that was good. Let's do the same thing, but this time we're going to do 2 notes per bow. So the notes are going to happen twice as fast, but the bow is still just moving, 1 change per 2 clicks. Okay? So here we go. Ready, and... So talking about the metronome, you want to make sure that each note is timed up right with a click in that variation. Okay, you could stop the video and do it again if you want, but note, 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 really with the metronome. Okay, let's do another variation. This time we're going to pull 2 clicks of bow, and then we're going to do 1 click, 1 click. So it'll look 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that speed with the notes, okay? Same speed of the notes as last variation. Okay, here we go. Ready, and... So that requires a little bit of planning out. Obviously, you're going to want 1 longer bow stroke and then 2 shorter ones. A little tip for that variation is that I would try to make the short bows even shorter than you would think. So instead of like maybe a full bow and then half a bow for each of the short notes, try to make the short ones in your mind even shorter so that there's a real disparity between the two. Okay, finally, we're going to do 4 notes to a bow, okay? So this is going to be a slower bow, and you're going to have to the notes are going at the same speed, but you're going to have to really pull a juicy, long, really sticky bow, because I don't want those notes to kind of taper off as you get towards the tip. Okay? So here we go. Ready, and... Okay, so that's 20 seconds to go, pretty good. That's just a few of the things you can do with your scale routine. I mean, there's infinite rhythms you can do, there's different groupings, but that should get you started if you want a scale routine. And that is another good way to practice using the metronome and really feeling the beat as opposed to listening for the beat when you play with the metronome. All right, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks so much.